All right, today we are going to unlock one of the most powerful renewal processes your body has, and it's triggered by something surprisingly simple. We're talking about how a single day of fasting can completely reboot your body's engines from the inside out. Let's get right into it. But first, let me ask you this. What if you could fix a power crisis that's happening inside you right this second? A crisis that could be messing with your energy, your focus, and just how you feel every single day. Stick with me because the answer is hidden deep inside your own cells. So to really understand this whole power crisis thing, we've got to go microscopic. We need to meet the tiny workers on the front lines of your health. Yeah, let's talk about your cellular power plants. They're called mitochondria. And as you can see here, they are the tiny organelles inside your cells that generate most of your chemical energy. Just think of them as trillions of tiny engines. They take the food you eat and the air you breathe, and they turn it into the juice that powers literally everything you do, from thinking to moving to just, staying alive. They are the absolute foundation of your vitality. But here's the catch we all face. Just like any engine, with time and constant use, some of these super important power plants, well, they start to wear out. They get old, damaged, and they start to break down. And when they do, you feel it. Damaged mitochondria just don't produce energy very well, and that leads to that fatigue, those lower energy levels. It also creates this kind of cellular exhaust or stress, which can seriously slow down your entire system's performance. It's kind of like trying to run a high-tech city on a power grid full of old failing stations. It just doesn't work. So how do we fix this, right? How do we clean up the system and get that energy back? Well, this is where a really ancient practice meets some very cool modern science. We are talking about the 24-hour reboot. Now get this, the power is in this specific number. Research shows that right around the 24-hour mark of a fast, your body flips this critical switch. It stops worrying about digesting food and starts focusing on a deep cellular cleaning and renewal. This is the magic window. And this isn't just a simple tidy up. Oh no. It is an incredibly smart two-part process. First, your body has to take out the trash. It's got to get rid of those old, failing engines. And only then, once the coast is clear, can it begin the really exciting part, building brand new, high-performance replacements. So let's look at part one, calling in the cleanup crew. Now, this process has a fancy scientific name, but it's basically your body's internal recycling program, specifically for its own engines. It's called mitophagy, and like it says here, it's the selective recycling of damaged mitochondria. Let's break that down. Mito for mitochondria, and phagy, that comes from the Greek word for to eat. So your cells are literally identifying and eating their own broken parts. How cool is that? It's this incredibly intelligent quality control process that keeps your whole system running clean. And this is basically how it goes down. First, the cell's quality control system flags the old, sputtering engines that need to go. Second, it wraps them up, contains them, so they can't cause any more problems. And third, it breaks them down into their basic building blocks, recycling all those raw materials to be used again. Nothing goes to waste. Okay, so once all those old, damaged parts have been cleared away, your body can begin the really exciting part, the upgrade. It's time to build a brand new, more powerful energy grid. And this process is called Mitochondrial Biogenesis. Basically, it's the creation of new, healthy mitochondria. Bio means life, and genesis means creation. So you're looking at the creation of new mitochondrial life right inside your cells. You're not just cleaning the system, you are actively upgrading it from the ground up. And here's how that upgrade happens. The fast sends this powerful signal through your whole body that says, hey, we need more energy and we need it to be efficient. And in response, your cells start assembling these brand new high-performance engines. And the end result? A much more powerful, much more resilient cellular power grid. So, when you boil it all down, you've got these two sides of the same amazing coin. Mitophagy, that's the essential first step. It clears out all the junk. Then you have biogenesis. That's the powerful second step. It builds everything back better and stronger. You absolutely need both for a true system reboot. To put it all together, this quote from the source material just says it perfectly. Fasting forces your cellular engines to work cleaner. It's not just about giving your digestion a break, it's a fundamental reset that improves not just the number of your engines, but the quality of every single one. And that really brings us to our final thought. Because this isn't just some abstract science happening in a lab, right? This is about the real energy that fuels your life. So I'll leave you with this question. If you upgraded your internal power grid and your cells had way more clean, efficient energy, what would you choose to power with